Hello and welcome to One Club Champ. We are at the very end of the 2031-2032 season, and it comes down to Aylesbury United versus Liverpool in Berlin for the Champions League final. What an amazing season it has been for Aylesbury United. If we go to competitions, let's have a look. So, Premier League, we ended up finishing, and I'm going to have to say it, disappointingly, we finished third. We were first for pretty much the majority of the second half of the season, only for us to suffer a little blip at the end and lose it. And we'll go through the schedule in a little bit, but it came down to the last game of the season, and although Man City only had to get a point to win, they did indeed get themselves the result they needed to win the league. Chelsea finished second, and we've finished third for the second year in a row. We got knocked out in the quarter-final of the FA Cup by Newcastle United, who were a championship club at the time, and I believe they've won the championship. Yep, they finished first in the championship. And then we got knocked out in the semi-final over two legs by Burnley. So we have been there or thereabouts in all four competitions. And now we're into the final of the Champions League. So we'll go through the stages just very quickly. So first knockout round, we beat Lyon 2-1. Going into the quarter-final, we beat Napoli 8-2 on aggregate, after an amazing 6-1 win in the first game. Semi-final, what a result this was. 3-2 away to Spurs. After a 0-0 draw in the first game, in the first leg, we welcomed Tottenham to High Wycombe for a Champions League game. And if we go through this, let's just watch the goals. Amazingly enough, there were 2 red cards, there were a bunch of yellows. Look at the statistics in the game too. Lot of shots. Here's the really fun thing. Have a look at who Tottenham's goalkeeper was. A 19-year-old under 23. His only Champions League game was the one against Aylesbury, and he only played a couple of league games. The kid, if you look at his career, there you go. The reason why is because they had 3 goalkeepers out, Tottenham, and so we took full advantage. If you look at the goals that we scored, a couple of goalkeeper errors here for Spurs, and DS Funchal took full advantage to punish Tottenham, and this kind of propelled us into the final. Now the thing with Tottenham, there you go, thank you very much. DS Funchal robs the goalkeeper, and we're 1-0 up in that game. Then DS Funchal on the breakaway, only one to beat, skips past him, drills it into the bottom corner. Again, goalkeeper should have done better. Viola wins it, Alabaster. And again, Alabaster scoring in the semi-final of the Champions League. This was a little mini Tottenham comeback. Keith Kelly getting the goal, and then Keith Kelly again scoring a pretty wondrous second goal for them. But it wasn't enough, and we ended up hanging on to it. So thanks to a 4th string goalkeeper, we managed to get ourselves into the final, where we now play Liverpool. The first time we've obviously ever been in there. Now, if we have a look as well, Tottenham had only won it a couple of years ago, and Tottenham were 3rd seeded in the seedings. So this is probably, I would say, Aylesbury's biggest ever game to this point. And there we go. We are going to look at our team. Not much else we're going to do to it. We've got Carrizo over here on the left, Aditya Sekan, Mark Antony and Glauber in the back, Edu Serra, Viola, Sidney Alexander and Naguba in the midfield, and DS Funchal and Fabiano. Let's have a little look at DS Funchal and how his season kind of finished out. Not as spectacular as last year, as you can see. 43 goals, 43 league goals, might I add. Still 24 league goals is still no slouch in 34 games. 33 goals across all competitions. Fabiano also had a pretty decent year. 17 goals across all season, 9 league goals. He's worth 38 million. We've got a nice partnership between the spine of the team and the two flanks. Sydney Alexander doing well as a wonder kid. He's coming along nicely. And Viola, again, 7 goals from centre midfield is 37 million. Edu Serra, good return from Edu Serra, 12 league goals, 8 in the league. And yeah, there we go. This is what we're looking at. And this team now has an opportunity to go and win themselves Champions League. Only selected 7 substitutes from a possible 12. Wow, well I never. Okay. Here we go. Bertoldo, Hayden. We'll give Metcalf. Let's say Davies, Bartley, and there we go. Who knew? 12 substitutes for the final. Give Metcalf the number 41 jersey and we'll get cracking. So after missing out on a good chance to win the Premier League and finish third, we now face off against a very potent Liverpool team. Blay Higgins is a great 43, great regen, 43.5 million, great pace and acceleration on the right hand side. And then over on the left hand side, Zaracho, 68 million. Look at those stats. They are stacked. Rios here playing in the 10 role, 66 million, Peruvian. And then we've got Ruiz, 71 million in there, with Frankie de Jong, again still hanging around at 35 years old, still great stats for a 35-year-old. Ensua on the left. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. He's not awesome. And then Trent Alexander-Arnold still hanging around at 33. He's only got 421 league appearances. And then Arce is at the back, 20-year-old. And then Verhoeven, who's 65 million, Belgian. And then with their goalkeeper, Turkovs, the 24-year-old Austrian there with 21.5. So 4-2-3-1 is their setup. 4-4-2 is our setup. We'll tell them all the best. Oh no, really? The fans have been fantastic. There you go and play. Go and play for the fans. We don't want to tell them that, put pressure on. Tell them that we have faith. Like, it never makes sense to like get to a final and then say, all right lads, go and have fun. What do you mean go and have fun? It's the final. Here we go. Corner to Aylesbury. Viola whips it in. Mark Antony hits the bar in the first couple of minutes. So we've hit the woodwork. Mark Antony. Now Mark Antony is a towering Italian centre-back. Here we go. Long throwing from Carrizo on the left-hand side. Diaz Funchal loops a header towards the back post. And it's gone wide. Now, not really sure why we got that. Diaz Funchal. Fabiano. Serra's got it. Cuts it back to Carrizo. Fabiano. Viola. It's hit the post. We've hit the woodwork twice. Carrizo with the throw in on the left hand side. Alexander-Arnold, I guess, Not a pass back, but we'll deal with that. Turkovs is holding on to the ball. Pumps it up, and Haaland doesn't win that against our two centre-backs. We should have a field day if it's just him against the two big centre-backs. Fabiano tries a shot from distance, and that is probably the first time I've seen Fabiano shoot all season from that far out. Liverpool are not interested. So whatever their manager has said, they have gone, listen, buddy, don't talk to us. Let's tell our boys, demand more. Let's see if we can get anything from them. Here we go. Alexander-Arnold puts the ball over the top. Haaland, goal, 1-0. Well, he, as you know, in Champ, this kid is pretty unstoppable. 1-0 to Liverpool, and I would probably say against the run of play, especially after we've hit the woodwork twice. What a shame, what a shame. Their first shot on target, and it goes in. Can we get one back before the end of the first half? In fact, we've hit the woodwork 3 times. 3 times. Not much happening in this game so far. Well, it's kind of a bit of a free kick. Oh no, no. We always know that this is going in. Oh, good save, good save. Like 9 times out of 10 when you get a free kick highlight against you, it is in. Haaland is the difference right now between Liverpool and Aylesbury in the final of the Champions League. And there hasn't been much else. We are underperforming. It is time for us to get into this dressing room. It is time for everyone to dig in, give everything you've got left tonight. We deserve to win this match. Let's go. And only a couple are really that bothered. Okay, great. Come on, Diaz Funchal. We need something special from you. Currently sitting on a 6.4 average rating. He's feeling anxious. We've hit the woodwork 3 times. Here we go. Demand more. Again. They've had 4 bookings, Liverpool. What is going on? They are uninterested. They are not bothered, and we are focused. Where are the highlights? Come on. 14,000 away. That means 14,000 people from Aylesbury have come to Berlin to watch the Ducks play Liverpool. Well, nothing's really happening in this game at all. It is probably one of the most boring games we've watched here. 30 minutes to go. Diaz Funchal is very frustrated. We're going more direct. Okay, we need to make a little bit of a change here because... Oh, well, Fabiano's injured. Okay. Choice between Dude. Well, it's got to be Dude, hasn't it? Dude on. And let's put Alabaster on for Edu Serra. And we'll leave it at that. Confirm the subs. 20 minutes to go. What have we got? Is there anything else that we can do? We've gone direct. Time to go very attacking. Shouts, get creative. Alright. In the last 10 minutes, time for us to gamble a little bit here. Let's put Naguba up here and give him his advanced playmaker support role. Alabaster, get him up here. Attacking. Time to take off Sydney Alexander. And I think let's put on Luke May. British born lad who's been with us throughout. And in possession, yep, more expressive. Higher tempo. In fact, we're not going to do work into box at all. Shoot on sight, hit early crosses, attack with width. All right, we've given it everything at this point. Last 10 minutes. Here we go. Can we get any kind of highlight? Liverpool have had 5 bookings to our 4. There is nothing happening in this game. Oh, here we go. A Liverpool highlight. And it's headed wide. Where are the... Here we go. Alright. Mark and Tony plays it back to Luis Antonio. Into Aditya Sekan. Viola's on the ball, drops it back. Come on, boys, get it forward. Diaz Funchal nods it down. Oh, that's it. Carrizo, pass it. There you go. Luke May on the ball. Surging across the field. Naguba cutting inside and shooting over the bar. And if that's our only highlight for the second half, what a disappointing game. Wow. Here we go. Oh no, 95th. Diaz Funchal to Glauber. We are giving it our all. Carrizo plays it into Rios. And Liverpool have won it back. And, well, it looks like it might be over here. Oh, Naguba's got it. He's surging forward. Plays it into Dude. Oh, it's a great save. Great save. He could have equalised. Corner. Alabaster swings it in. Out to Luke May. Come on, Luke May. Do something with it. Wow. Well, there you go. What a horrific end to the season. That was an awful, awful final. Dude had a chance in the end to wrap it up for us. And it's a 1-0 loss against Liverpool. In the final of the Champions League, we underperformed, which, I don't know, none of these boys have been to the final before. Maybe they were nervous. But there we go. Here's our season. Let's go to the competitions. Third in the Premier League, knocked out, well, 5 points behind Man City. Runners up in the Champions League, quarter-finalist in the FA Cup, knocked out in the semi-final. If we go to the squad, let's just have a little look. The highest valued player right now is Diaz Funchal at 71 million. The top goal scorer was Diaz Funchal on 33. Highest average rating was Diaz Funchal as well at 7.3439. And we've got United, Bayern, Barcelona and Real Madrid sniffing around. Arsenal and United around Edu Serra. Bournemouth, United and Paris Saint-Germain for Glauber. Bristol City and Norwich. Yeah, so there's a few teams that are starting to knock around some of our players. But it's going to take a big bid to get rid of DS Funchal off of our team, who finished his season disappointingly. Alright, well, we lost out on the Premier League title on the last day of the season. We lost out on the Champions League in the final to Liverpool. And this is where we need to come back with an even better team. And we'll talk about that in the next season. Alright, sadly, it is the end of the 2020 or 2032 season.